Right then, so it looks like we are going to be getting a little bit of tension brought in before Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney, as they will apparently have a double headliner card in May before they rematch in October if everything does go right on this card. But no, in boxing, things can bloody go wrong. Yeah, I think it's interesting. I think we got two interesting fights here as well. We've got Ryan Garcia versus Isaac Pitbull Cruz. That's an absolutely bloody class fight. I can't wait for that one. And then we got Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez. Um, yes, Happy Punch reported that. ESPN have got it out as well. So it's pretty reliable. This is going to happen in May. Let's just wait for the announcement to come now, of course. But yeah, this is exciting in my opinion, and it's a good way to really start to build up the rematch between Garcia and Haney. And to people saying, oh, I think, they should have just had a straight immediate rematch anyway with none of this build-up. I don't fully disagree with you. I mean, I wouldn't mind either way. I'm completely fine with this, and I'm looking forward to this double headline card. I am. But, people who are saying, oh, it would have been a better idea just to put them in there, fair enough. But I think it is good for Devin Haney to be able to, get a win over Jose Ramirez because, it's best for Devin Haney, especially to, get a warm-up fight after getting battered last time. But for Ryan Garcia as well, because, I mean, I think he's been out for a while because he's failed his blood and drug test. So he's been suspended for a year, hasn't been able to fight. So yeah, it's an interesting one in my opinion. And one of these guys could actually lose the fight and could bottle the plans. But if all goes good, they will rematch in October. And I do like the idea of having them both on the same card because it really does build something up even better, and it makes things better. Both guys will be at the same press conference as each other as well in the build up to this. So it's exciting in my opinion. It's exciting, and it's a better way to build up this rivalry, which it already is. So yeah, honestly, I just feel like it makes it even better, and it brings in a bit more tension to it as well. Both guys have to win, and it'd be good if both Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney come off 2 wins. Both of them coming off a win coming into the rematch. I think that's something important, and I think that I think that is better if they are both coming to it off a win with some momentum behind them. Yeah, if I'm being real overall, I think Ryan Garcia's definitely got the harder fight in Pitbull, and I think Pitbull's got a style that could cause Ryan Garcia some problems, but Pitbull's also got a style that Ryan Garcia could pick his quick shots off on and possibly catch. But again, Pitbull can try and rough Garcia up and get on that inside and try and break down Garcia. Pitbull's an absolute bloody unit in there, to be completely honest with you. He's a monster. He's really difficult to deal with. Obviously, though, Pitbull is coming off a loss to Jose Valenzuela, so he hasn't really got momentum on his side right now. But he did have a good performance against Rolly earlier on in 2024. For Jose Ramirez going into this fight against Devin Haney, he's coming off a loss to Arnold Barboza Jr. in a fight where he looked absolutely awful. If I'm being real, he did not look great in that fight whatsoever. And, ever since that Josh Taylor loss for Jose Ramirez, he's been a proper accident waiting to happen once again. So, yeah, I expect Devin Haney to beat Jose Ramirez. With Jose Ramirez, he's all right at being able to cut off the ring, and he does have some decent power in his hands, and he is all right at being able to eventually break you down. He has got some decent body work, but no, I think Haney's going to completely end up outsmarting Jose Ramirez, to be fair. But I think, it is a good fight for Devin Haney to try and get right back into things with, in my opinion. So, I'm fine with it at the end of the day. I'm fine with it. But yeah, Pitbull versus Garcia, I think, it really does have that big fight feel to it, in my opinion. And it could be fight of the year. It really could be fight of the year, in my opinion, Pitbull versus Garcia. I think it's an absolutely class fight, and it's a mix of two great styles. And at a point as well. It could be a matter of who lands first. I think it's a really intriguing fight. You've got Garcia, who's very accurate with his shots. And he's very ridiculously fast and unpredictable. But you've got Pitbull Cruz, who always likes to come forward, can cut off the ring well, can back you up against the ropes and tee off some good shots on the inside. So I think Pitbull's a good, dangerous opponent for Ryan Garcia, and it is a risk. It is a risk. I mean, one thing that you've got to say about Ryan Garcia is that he never takes easy fights. That's the good thing about Garcia. He's always in a tough fight, no matter what stage he's in. Devin Haney as well, you can say the same thing for. To be fair, Devin Haney, as much as I don't really like him, he doesn't duck anyone. He's, as much as he's been an absolute weirdo with this lawsuit going on, to be fair, he's always putting himself in difficult challenges. I expect him to win this one, but, Jose Ramirez isn't an easy fight, even though it's a fight that Haney should win. But yeah, Garcia versus Pitbull has got to be main event over that 100%, because let's be real, it's the better fight, and Ryan Garcia sells much more than what Devin Haney does, no matter what Devin Haney likes to say about that. Garcia is a way bigger name than what Devin Haney is. People care about seeing Ryan Garcia more than they do Devin Haney. And with Ryan Garcia, it always brings that extra bit more of a big fight feel to it. 100% it does. It just, makes it 100% worthy of a pay-per-view. Yeah, I think if there's anyone that does lose, it's going to be Ryan. I mean, as much as, you never know, Ramirez could cause Haney your problem here and there. I'm not sure, but he could. But it's Garcia that's got the difficult fight here. Pitbull, you never know what Pitbull you could get. Obviously, people do think he beat Jose Valenzuela, but either way, though, it wasn't the most convincing performance from Pitbull anyway. But a different version of Pitbull could turn up here, and it's a version of Pitbull with nothing to lose as well. So, that can bring that extra danger from Pitbull coming into the fight. He's got nothing to lose, and no matter what, I do think he's got a very difficult stylistic style for Ryan Garcia to deal with. So that makes things interesting. With Jose Ramirez, yes, he could be a bit difficult at times, but I think he's got a pretty simple style for Devin Haney to outsmart. That's my opinion. But yeah, it's exciting. No unboxing, things can go wrong, but if it goes right, it only builds up an even bigger rematch between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, which a lot of us are looking forward to. Anyway, thanks.